Hey guys, how you doing? Do it yourself sporty. Alright, now we're going to be taking apart the front fender, taking off the front fender, just to get a little bit more sleeker look. As you can see, it's being held on by this fork brace that's already on here. It's held on by these four hex heads here. Two here and two here. You want to get your ratchet for this one. It's going to be 1/4 size hex head. It's kind of tight, so that's why I got my little ratchet here. And you're going to want a cloth too, because it's pretty tight, so you don't want to be scratching up your fork. Alright, so let's get started here. Place it in here with my rag. And it's already loosened up a little bit because they're pretty tight on there. Probably got some loctite on there. So. Alright, so you got one. Make sure you put these in a safe place so you don't lose them. Make sure when you get the last screw too that you hold on to it, make sure it doesn't fall off. Obviously you don't want to scratch your fender. Hold on to the fender here. Not quite hand tight yet. Alright, last one off. Hook it here. Careful not to scratch anything. Alright. Wipe off the excess stuff. It's all Loctite on there. Alright. Now if you flip it over, you're gonna see on the bottom here, you're gonna have these torque heads here. So you want to take these off, and then this brace is gonna come off from there. And then after that, we're gonna replace the brace on, because you want to have a fork brace on your bike. It keeps your fork stable. You know, it's not gonna bow out or anything as you're riding. So, all right, let's find the fork kit here. Smaller. Alright. Change out your bit here. Alright, so I grabbed a T25, which is going to be a 4th drive. Alright, I'm just going to start taking it off. Remember, you want to keep these so don't lose them. Turn the camera so you can see me here. So that's what I'm doing. taking apart these star hexes, or torque hex. Get it to where it's, you can loosen it with your hand here, which obviously I didn't. Alright, now we got our fork brace here, and place this back on. There we go. So we got our Fender. I'm going to place on my table. Right back. Pick you up here. Alright, I'm going to take these screws. I got these special things here on my tool chest. So we're going to place them right in there. They're magnetic, so you always have them there. We're going to get some Loctite as well. I'm going to put these screws back in. So we don't want our fork brace to be falling off when we're riding. Alright. There. Place our bit back on here. I'm going to start coating these. Bolts a little bit here. And obviously, if you want to put the fender back on, you don't want to be using red Loctite. You want to be using blue Loctite. So we're going to be putting these back in here. First, we just want to hand tighten them in, get them into place. Start doing the other ones here. Don't put too much on like I just did. Wipe off the excess stuff. Make sure you have a rag handy. That's the thing, like I say, if it feels like it's not in the threads right, it's not in the threads. Just use your gut. You're putting them in here. Down to our last one here. A Loctite on there. Alright. Got a ratchet here and a rag. Alright, you want to do one of my cross patterns so it doesn't get uneven. I'll start with this one. And you don't want to tighten it all the way yet. Oops, going the wrong way. I'll go down just so you see the top, the bottom of the bolt goes there. And then we'll go on to the next one. Start bolting that down. Alright. This one. And this last one I'm going to be tightening down because we're almost done. And I'm not going to use a torque wrench. This is pretty tough to get a torque wrench in here, so most of these have a torque setting. Actually, all of them have torque settings, but I'm going to guesstimate about right about where it is. After you work on motorcycles enough, you kind of know what torque setting feels like what, and so on. You never want to over tighten it. Never want to snap off the bolt. You'd have a very bad day. Alright, and there you have it. I think it looks a lot nicer from what it did before. Alright guys, do it yourself sporty here, signing off.